All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB, hour number 2 here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. I do want to give a shout out to a couple of LSU teams. The first one being LSU soccer. The Tigers take down Mississippi State to advance to the SEC championship game. They win 3-1 over Mississippi State. So shout out to Coach Sean Hudson and the squad. Also, another shout out, Kim Mulkey and the Tigers. Well, they had a pretty offensive night in the PMAC last night. They beat Southeastern Louisiana 115-26.
1-1-5-2-6. Okay, good. We won. Who was the team?
Southeastern.
All right. Good tries.
Yeah, and 13 of the 26 came in the fourth quarter.
I guess in basketball and women's basketball, there's a pretty big gap between the good ones and the not so good ones.
At halftime, it was 61-6. 61 for the Tigers, 6 for the Lions. Sorry, Tate.
What's the yeah, all right. Good. We got a good squad. What's the point of that game?
At least in-state game.
Yeah, but you're not getting any better.
Well, you ramp up.
Ramp up to what? I would say that gets you worse than just scrimmaging yourself.
Nah.
All right. Cool.
Southeastern was 1-0 coming into the game.
Did we get worse yesterday?
No.
Didn't? Got better?
I think so.
If you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You ain't saying the same.
Look.
So we got better, in your opinion.
Yeah, they got better.
In practice.
Yeah. Played a game.
Okay. I would say we got worse. Because that's coaches talk. That's what coaches always tell you. I never believed them. But you're either getting better or you're getting worse.
Yeah, well, coming up on their schedule,
okay,
they're going to face the number 7 team in the country, 24 team in the country, 19-4, 6-4, 2, 12, and 8. So don't worry.
Okay.
They'll have plenty more opportunities.
I know they're going to play good teams. I get that. I just made one simple comment. Did they get better or they get worse?
They got better. Shout out to Coach Mulkey.
Got better, winning by 89 points.
Yep. Can't help the other team didn't play good. You're the reason they played bad.
Oh, my gosh.
So, I don't know if the Saints have scored 89 points all year as we transition to New Orleans Saints talk.
Do you really want to do that?
Yeah, getting ready to take on the Carolina Panthers.
All right. Panthers, winning record.
Beat the Packers.
I think they had 100 yards passing against the Packers and beat them.
The Saints did make a roster move. Audric Estime is added to their active roster. Was with Denver. Played at Notre Dame. You've probably got a lot of his rookie cards, actually.
Sure do.
Probably the reason why you know who that is.
Purple Shocks and base cards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I knew that name sounded familiar when you said it.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised he got let go in Denver. I thought he had a couple of moments, but they signed J.K. Dobbins. They drafted Harvey out of UCF, and so he was the odd man out.
You think he'll be as productive as the other Denver Bronco we got on the roster now?
I don't know that you can expect 39 yards from him. I mean,
that's asking quite a bit.
Vayle's right at 40 yards, my guy.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
About to. Okay, yeah. He's going to go for it. He's going to double that number this week.
Okay.
Against the Panthers.
Yep. Yeah, the running back room, which felt like it was a pretty good strength in training camp. You had AK, you had Clyde, you had Cam Akers, you had Devin Neal, you had Kendre Miller. Felt like a good strength for you, and then all of a sudden, it's like,
where's Clyde at?
Kansas City. You let go of Clyde.
That's right.
I think Cam's back. Gosh, he in L.A. Anyway,
He's back in LA.
he's with someone, okay? Kendra gets hurt. So, like, this running back room that you thought was actually going to have some pretty good depth, like, you move on from some players, and then Kendra is out for the year, and all of a sudden it's like you got bare minimum.
And Kamara's like a shadow of himself right now a little bit, too. So, yeah, all right. This is, you get a guy. Was he released? He was just straight cut. From
Denver, yeah.
Yeah, and was he a waiver move?
No, he's been out for a minute. Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel all right about it. We got Shuck.
Spark.
We got that spark. But look, this is one of those games that you had to have circled at the beginning of the season. That was one of the games that any of the games against the Panthers that the Saints could pull off, and they still can.
Yeah.
It's just because they beat the Packers doesn't mean they're a good football team. Just because they have a winning record doesn't mean they're a good NFL football team. They've won some games that they probably shouldn't have. They've won some games in spite of themselves. Good teams
find a way, and bad teams find a way. Don't listen to this man. Good teams find a way to win games, and bad teams find a way to lose them.
I'm just a little bitter from the Packers.
I can tell.
To them. They handed them that game.
Okay.
I think the Saints might pick Bryce Young off 4 times this week.
Good.
Chuck might throw for 145 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, but win. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel?
Very likely, I feel like.
How do you feel Spencer Rattler still has 200 more passing yards than Bryce Young? He didn't start last game. I know you're missed with injury, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
just
good.
to kind of tell you where Bryce Young is. Look, Carolina can run the football. If Dowdle's able to go, I know he's questionable. It hasn't mattered. It's been Chuba Hubbard, or if it's been Rico, they've been able to run the football. Tetero McMillan has been really good. Certainly when you consider Bryce Young is throwing him the football right now. He's got 41 catches, 558 yards, only 2 touchdowns. Again, offense just not great there for Carolina, but he is doing his part.
Well, Rico Dowdle, he has been playing like an animal this year. Like he came out of, obviously not out of nowhere, but like he's come out of nowhere to be at the level that he has. Like he's been pretty much the engine that's making that offense go.
Yeah.
It's not Bryce Young. I mean, McMillan, like you just said, is having a really good rookie year. Their other receiver, Leggett, obviously not having the year I thought he was going to have, but Dowdle has kept them relevant on offense, running with great vision, running with great power, speed. Like he's the whole package. He's everything. He's like the new version of the Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers right now, just kind of doing everything for them. And he's putting that offense on his back as much as he can. And they've benefited from just good, clean, sound football. Nothing real special, nothing real spectacular. They're just a competent NFL football team that is going to stay in a game. And if you don't play your best game, they can beat you. They can certainly beat the Saints.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hell,
why'd you say it like that, dude?
Me, you, and Cassie could go out there right now and put on a uniform and be competitive against the Saints.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell, that end of that score looked like an LSU women's basketball game score.
On our side.
That's right.
So Rico Dowdle is, as I said, questionable for the game, but he was limited in practice on Thursday. Typically, if you're limited on Thursday, it's a good sign that you're playing in the game. So we'll keep up with that, because if he's going, I take him in fantasy.
What do you mean?
I take him in fantasy if he's going. It is pretty impressive that everybody knows they want to run and they still can't stop it.
I know,
for Carolina.
Yep. Wait, he's on the injury report?
He's on the injury report, but he's limited on Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, that's fine. That's running backs. They're limited every midseason. They're limited.
That's true. That's true. I wonder how much longer Carolina tries to make Bryce Young work.
Well, stay with a winning record. They're just,
for sure, but
I know there's just something that's not there. Now he looks fine. Would never say he looks great, but he looks fine for a lot. But then, like that one pick he threw.
How does Lacey like it when she says, "Hey Matt, how do I look?" and you say fine?
She doesn't love it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. She doesn't love it.
Just wondering.
But he throws that one pick against at Lambeau last, like in the end zone. It's like he's running a fade route. throw it to the corner of the end zone. He throws it like 10 yards into the field and it just gets picked by the safety.
Yeah.
On that red zone fade route. Like, that can't happen. Things like that, that's not a professional football play. But I hope he gets great because I got a really nice card of his.
I got a lot.
You got a lot? You got a lot because
Memphis collects Carolina. Yeah.
I got one just for, an investment piece.
Hey, you might need to move that while they're 5-4, and if they go 6-4 because they beat the Saints.
Yeah. Now, look, they ended the season playing really well last year.
Yeah.
On offense. Bryce was playing well. They're going to pick it up.
I did not think that we would be here in November talking about the 5-4 Panthers and even the 1-8 Saints. Did not have it playing out this way, but that's where we're at. Carolina 5.5-point favorite, a 65.8% chance to win this game. It's crazy. It's going to be a tough test for New Orleans to beat Carolina. Even if you'd have told me these were flipped, I'd have maybe even believed you more. I didn't have the highest of hopes for the Saints. I did not think it was going to be 1-8. They've given up 243 points on the year. They've only scored 138. That might be the worst point difference in the National Football League. I would be shocked if anybody else was worse, even the Jets.
Yeah. Look, Saints, not a good football team. Even, worse than we could have imagined, I think. But they do have that one win. Can't take that away from us. I think we're all looking forward. Do you think they'll flex that Jets game in the December? Flex it to Sunday night?
That's a friends and family game, bud.
No, that's going to be an electric game.
That's a friends and family game.
That's the first overall pick game.
Oh, that is true.
Does it flex it to see who gets the first overall pick?
That is true.
Like,
do you have confidence that Mickey would make the right choice?
No, of course not. But it's still going to be fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Who's going to accidentally win this game?
Are you going to – the running back's going to be, like, running and, like, take a knee at the one? Like, no. If you get close, just go down.
We're in no-ma situation. Coach, it's the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no-ma. No touchdowns, bud.
God, you're going to have to pay me to watch that game.
Oh, I'm going to watch that game.
All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back your way live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. When you go to the website, I always give you, hey, check out the gallery. Check out the gallery because they've built amazing pools for those here in the greater Baton Rouge area. And look, chances are if you're in the listening area, they're going to be able to help you out. So go check that out. They've got financing options right there on the homepage as well. It is your dream pool. You've been dreaming of this for years, and let Russell Pools make that a reality. russellpools.com.
Now is the time to give them a call. Go to Russell Pools and get that process started because, it's November right now. You want to get everything ready. You want to get that pool in the ground come swimming time, come summer, come late spring next year. So now's the time to give them a call. So give them a call. If you have a project in mind, if you've been wanting to pull the trigger on getting a pool set up at your house, they are the best when it comes to custom pools in Louisiana. They've been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson and the gang over there, they are doing great work. So they got landscape architects right there. Go see them today, russellpools.com.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Let's go round 2 on Saints Talk.
Man, we were just talking during the break, y'all.
It's tough.
Like, it's just not inspiring to talk about that team right now.
I don't know if there's anything left to say, really, right?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I despise tank for a number one pick talk. I hate it. It's not my DNA, and I hate the fact that that's probably where the conversation's headed. Because if you play a game
we're halfway
at
through the season.
any level, be it peewee, middle school, high school, college, professional, ain't no way in hell you're supposed to go out there and not want to win with everything that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So if Matt wants to have that discussion, I'm going to let him talk about it. This one next to me.
Me?
Yeah.
About tanking?
Well, you know what I'm saying, like number one pick game. And
Oh, no. Well,
I can't. Ugh.
I don't even care about the number one pick. Like, how many number one picks, like, really pan out? But what I do care about.
How many do you think Mickey is going to have pan out?
Has he ever had one?
No. Saints have.
Maybe he's just been waiting on that to catch his groove.
The Saints, did we talk about this? The Saints have never had one.
Ah, interesting. See, I'm a recent fan, so I wouldn't have known that.
You played for them.
Yeah, but I didn't like him.
When you played for them?
I mean, you're not like a fan of the team you play for. You're playing to win.
Do you like the Packers?
Love the Packers.
Okay.
I don't like the Raiders.
That's true. Well, that's the Raiders.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the Seahawks, the Raiders, the Bills.
That's fair. That's
Patriots,
fair. That's fair.
the
That's
Saints.
fair. I'm not a fan of the Broncos.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's not like I'm not a fan. I'm thankful for the time.
And you played in Green Bay
Thank
longer
you.
than you played any team in
there for
your
6
life.
years. Yeah, I was drafted
I
there.
played for the
It's different.
Chargers longer than I played for any team in my life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the Broncos, are they the worst 8-2 team we've seen in a while? They won last night 10-7 versus the Raiders.
The Saints have had the number one overall pick once.
Who'd they take?
It was the expansion draft their first year.
Oh.
They took linebacker/fullback Les Kelly out of Alabama, it says.
They took a fullback?
That's what this says.
Was Mickey the GM?
Maybe. So
Do you think if we had the number one pick, he's taking a left guard or defensive tackle?
what's the punter situation?
Backup linebacker?
Yeah. The other highest pick they've had, number 2 overall, Archie Manning, and number 5 overall, George Rogers, running back, South Carolina.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
Broncos. Thursday Night Football. That's actually a football game I got to watch.
Yeah, great uniform matchup.
It was so good, man. The throwbacks this year have been hitting. I talked about it. That was my weekend winner last week, was just the throwback uniforms. It looks so good, man. It looks so good. Now,
Denver needs to go to that full time.
yeah, it looks really great. It's better, way better than the dark blue stuff. But are they the worst 8-2 team that in a while in the NFL?
Yeah, they're tough to watch offensively.
They're tough to watch. They're not a fun watch. Bo Nix has regressed, I feel like.
Yeah.
You thought one more year, going into second year, and with quarterbacks in the NFL, you usually see you want to see a big jump from year 1 to year 2, because that's the year that most quarterbacks can make their biggest jump that they'll have in their career in the NFL. And you would think just, one more year under Sean Payton, it would look great. It's just, for whatever reason, not clicking on offense. Their defense is fantastic. Defense is phenomenal. And they play a struggling Raiders that's 2-7. They've been far from anything inspiring from the Raiders all year. I mean, they're talking about, is Pete Carroll going to get fired, in his first year. And they kind of went all in. They brought in Pete Carroll. They brought in Geno Smith. Like they brought in these parts thinking that this might be a pretty, a chance this year at least to be really relevant. And the Broncos go out and at home they barely beat them in an absolute defensive struggle, an absolute snooze of a game to watch, really.
Terrible.
Like I was trying to watch it. There was things happening at the house. Kids, we had a bunch of homework, a bunch of stuff happening at the house last night, so I didn't get to tune in. I just saw a bunch of punts. I saw some block punts. I saw special teams was bad. Defense was good, but was it the result of defenses playing really well, or result of lackluster offensive schemes, poor quarterback play, poor offensive line play? I don't know really what it was, but it didn't make for a great watch. We've had some really great Thursday night football games this year, too.
Oh, yeah.
Really great primetime games. Oh, yeah. That certainly did not hit the mark for me, but the Denver Broncos somehow are sitting at 8-2, one of the best records in the NFL by...
And they
not
lead.
looking
They lead a division that's got two other good teams in it.
right.
Too. Now the Chargers did beat Denver head to head, and so they would right now, if they can find a way to even up, they would have the tiebreaker. They
Yep.
still have another game as well. I think that one's going to be in Denver, but
Yeah, look at some
their
of these
defense
scores.
is incredible. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, look
but
at some of these scores that the Broncos have had. They beat the Raiders yesterday 10-7. The week
Solid.
before that, they beat the Texans, who are struggling.
Yeah.
Struggle bus. They beat the Texans 18-15. I think they got lucky on that one, too, if I'm remembering correctly, with maybe
Yeah.
a blocked field goal or something. They beat the Cowboys pretty good, 44-24. The Giants, they beat by 1 point. They beat the Jets 13-11. So,
Solid.
have they had some of the most unsexy scores and unsexy games? They beat the Jets 13-11. They beat the Raiders 10-7. Now they're finding ways to win, which is a winning culture on that team. But it's a mark of I thought that Sean Payton being one more year established, Bo Nix, a really good first rounder last year, showed a lot of flashes, high expectations on him. Having one more year under Sean Payton's offense, I thought that they would be rocking and rolling a little bit more. I mean, they trade off their dominant Vele receiver because they had so many weapons.
So many weapons. They're
they
like,
gave away
hey,
that
y'all
gem.
can take this guy off our hands.
So I figured they were kind of at least somewhat cocky. But they're playing great defense. They do have a winning culture, so they're finding ways to win, and that's what good teams do. Kind of like, I guess, to go back to the Saints talk from last segment, kind of like how the Panthers are finding ways to win, even though it's not looking good. Now, the Broncos are way better than the Panthers. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. Ugly game.
You just can't give yourselves over. Like, it's okay that they beat the Packers, my guy. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not, bud.
Yeah. The Packers, when they play good teams, really good. When they play bad teams, really bad.
God, they're gonna go back to back, beat the Packers and the Saints. I'm a new Saints fan.
That's true.
There's the public enemy
Are they
number
dancing
one
on your
for me.
grave right now? Feels
They
like
are.
it.
They are.
Feels like
They're
it.
mocking me.
Out of the AFC, do you have a leader in the clubhouse?
I mean, it was the Colts before last week. The Colts, Chargers. I mean, I know the Bills just beat the Chiefs, but the Chiefs will remain the leader in the clubhouse until somebody proves
Chiefs
me
are
wrong.
third in their own division right now, by
I
the way.
get it. I got it. I don't know.
They just lost to the Bills.
They've also gone to 3 Super Bowls in a row.
I've been there on all
Now
three
they
of them.
started out like the way they started out the season. It was like, man, that bold prediction is coming right. They ain't making the playoffs this year.
It's still, okay, because you got the Patriots and the Bills, then you've got the North, and thankful for them, the North is horrid. It looks like Pittsburgh's going, unless Baltimore makes a run with Lamar coming back. But you got the Colts, the Jags right now have a better record than Kansas City. Then you've got Denver and LA in the West as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the Chiefs need to still pick it up if they want to get there.
Yeah, they do need to pick it up. But now we are in November. We are getting towards the holiday season, which that just means it's Chiefs time. I feel like
Gross.
I know. And when I started my quarterback rankings a couple weeks ago, I had Patrick Mahomes in the top 5, but like 5. But they showed one game where I was like, okay, that's them. They're back.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing again, and he jumped up to 1, now number 2. But and the AFC, I think until they get unseated, it doesn't matter if you beat them in the regular season. Bills, it doesn't matter because they've been to 3 Super Bowls in a row, which is unheard of.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see.
Is it 3 in a row? Is it 5 AFC championships in a row?
They go every year.
Yeah. So you better keep them out of the playoffs. I'll just say that.
When you look over the NFC, Eagles leader in the East. The North's going to be highly competitive. You got the Packers, the Lions, and the Bears all right there together. And Minnesota's 4-4. They're only a game really off of those teams. I know the Packers had the tie, so they technically are the leader there. The South, Tampa, and, Carolina. But what about the West? You got Seattle,
good.
the Rams, and the Niners. 6-2, 6-2, 6-3.
Yeah, the NFC West has become the best conference or the best division in the NFC, which is wild because the North is so stacked. The Packers, who knows who they are. The Vikings have been fine. They had Carson Wentz playing. What is J.J. McCarthy, really? The Lions.
His alter ego is 9, he says. When he makes the game face in the locker room, he said that's 9. That's not J.J. McCarthy. Swear to God.
Like the number?
Like that's his number that he wears. He said that's who that is.
Oh, that's 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9.
Gives you this feeling when 9 shows up. That's what you feel about 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel about 9. No, it's just JJ. Maybe Jage.
Just telling you. This man said when you see that,
J-Mac.
that's 9.
Well, anyway, the NFC West, I think the Seattle Seahawks are the real deal. Los Angeles Rams, they're the real deal. San Francisco Niners, I mean, you talk about a winning culture that they've built. Has anybody sustained more injuries than they have and just kept on winning? And don't look now, but is there a quarterback controversy in San Francisco? Yeah, they got former Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy, who's been injured. He's had a little turf toe this season. Is it one of those things where they're going to stretch that injury out a little bit, a little soft benching like we just saw with Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Because Mac Jones, I mean, that guy, talk about a glow up this season.
Resurrection.
A little resurrection, a glow up at the quarterback position, a guy that was written off for dead. A guy that was like, wow, this guy's a bad bust. You saw that. You kept seeing the pictures come across of the bad body, Mac Jones, in the offseason with his shirt off. I mean,
He's still a BBG.
He's still, he is a BBG.
Little bad body
doubt.
god.
But, like, the guy's playing winning football.
Oh, yeah.
And he is on my bubble list for a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now, just because he's winning and doing everything right.
He is.
I mean, what a system. Don't apologize for being in a good offense.
No.
Never apologize for that.
No, because you've been in some bad ones if you're Mac Jones.
Exactly. So he's getting an opportunity, and like if they keep winning, how do you insert a Brock Purdy back into it who hadn't played football in 2 months?
You can't.
You can't do it.
Can't do it. It's,
so like they better.
We've seen this situation play out in the NFL like tons of times.
Yep.
Now I'm not comparing it to Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady because Tom Brady went to be the greatest ever, but that's why Drew Bledsoe, when he got healthy, didn't get inserted back in the lineup because Tom Brady was winning.
Yep.
So it's like we can't.
They didn't know at the time that he was the GOAT.
No, had no idea.
So you're
young player, second-year player.
So if you watch the Niners play, and on the sideline you see Brock Purdy like cheering for first downs or touchdowns, I can rest assured he doesn't mean it because he's cheering against his own team right now.
Wait a minute. You don't think this man wants his team to win?
Nope.
Come on.
Maybe he wants them to win the game, but not look great on offense.
Really? You think that? Y'all are different.
You've told me plenty of times that you would rather play the game on a losing team rather than not play the game on a winning team.
I want to play because I want to help.
That's exactly what I just said.
I don't want to lose.
What you just criticized
I will
me
say
for
I say quarterbacks are different because like me and Mike Tolbert rotated in the NFL, and I was fired up for 35 every time he had a big run. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. If Mac Jones keeps winning, he doesn't get to play football.
Okay. Quarterbacks, I said, you're different. Weirdos. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee.
Off the bench.
All right, when you cook with Louisiana rice, make sure it's Supreme Rice, grown, milled, and packaged right here in Crowley, Louisiana. So from jambalaya and gumbo to your favorite weeknight meals, Supreme Rice brings that authentic Louisiana flavor to every table. Support our local farmers and taste the difference with Supreme Rice, the official rice of Louisiana kitchens. Pick it up at your favorite grocery store like Rouse's, or you can find it online at supremerice.com.
Hey, throw me that bag right there.
Here you go, bud.
Check this
that's
out.
Pretty heavy bag there.
Yeah,
there you
pick
go.
up one of these bad boys, Supreme Rice, at any grocery store, preferably right here at Rouse's. Did you just hit that? You just hit a button. Supreme Rice, get it. Light, fluffy. It's gumbo season. It's etouffee season. Whatever. Make sure you go get Supreme Rice because every time you buy it, you're supporting Louisiana agriculture, and it's the best rice around. Louisiana Rice, Supreme Rice.
I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe, searching for you, babe. Where have you been? 'Cause I never see you out. Are you hiding from me? Yeah. Somewhere in the crowd. Oh,
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
And welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Rouse's. I did hit a button last commercial read there for Supreme Rice.
But it worked out.
But I didn't get to hear it, so I want to hear it. Okay.
You said what it was. I was like, I don't know what it is, but it was whimsical.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever hit that one. Let's see. I don't really like that one.
That's dumb.
That feels very AFR, like theme song, like entrance song into the show. This one. Okay.
Oh, it's this one right here. Okay. Got it.
Yep. Spooky, womp womp, cheers, cheers. AFR. Whimsical. Crickets. We got it. Locked in.
It actually worked for that because Supreme Rice is like whimsical.
Yeah. That's why I did it, obviously. That's why I set the headset on it.
Yep.
Yeah. No question.
Worked out. We should bring in more of our sound effects when we talk about our great sponsors.
I think so as well. All right, go to KTOZBlinds.com. KTOZBlinds.com. Very whimsical. You kidding me? Those drapes? How could it not be?
Wow.
One more time. Go to the website that is K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004. Brandon Barton and the team always ready to go. They're going to come in, know your space, learn your space, and change your space, interior and outdoor living. Go to the website today, KTOZBlinds.com. All right, let's go across some of the landscape in college football. We'll go some of the ranked matchups that we have. Obviously, we'll continue talking LSU and Alabama coming up here shortly, but let's go across the country. How about a game that we thought certainly would be probably game day, part of all of the conversation. Now, it's still big noon kick, which you know how they do it in the Big Ten. They love their matchups before brunch, which is just, it's a choice.
They love eating scrambled eggs and walking into a stadium.
That they do, Derek. That they do. Number 2, Indiana traveling to Penn State. Penn State, 3-5 overall, 0-5 in the Big Ten. Indiana, 9-0, 6-0 in the Big Ten.
Yep.
Pretty good football team.
Yeah, we'll look at their last 5 games here. Lost to Ohio State, 38-14, Penn State did. Lost to Iowa, lost to Northwestern, lost to UCLA. Who loses to UCLA?
Maryland.
And, of course, they lost to Oregon in Penn State.
Whiteout.
In a great game.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, that's a quality loss right there. Because you at least look good. You had the fan base, and they go to L.A. to play the second L.A. team.
Yeah, also.
So they're on a 5-game skid. And then you kind of look, of course, undefeated Indiana. They just beat Maryland. They beat UCLA 56-6. So if we're comparing, 56-6.
Even go back to that Illinois game where Illinois was ranked top 10. What was the score?
63-10. Poof. Now, of course, they've scored like 50+ on everybody except Iowa.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Iowa.
Same team.
Iowa. What did we say yesterday? Rinse, wash, repeat. George Kittle, Matt Roth, Jack Campbell.
Yep. Does Iowa feel like they probably have double-digit players that are playing their 7th year?
Oh, for sure.
They got COVID, probably 2 injuries.
They had to take 2 years off for farming.
Yeah, 2 years off for farming. You get farming credits, I think, there for playing.
Yeah.
So they just feel like a team that have multiple guys playing on their 6th, 7th, maybe even 8th year.
Yeah. Now, none of those guys are overly explosive.
No.
But they are mean, nasty, and tough.
Yeah,
I promise you that.
They got concrete in their helmet,
My
for sure.
God. Chad Greenway.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So Indiana, they beat Oregon 30-20. They beat Michigan State. They beat everybody. But
the Oregon game, honestly, they could have been worse than 10.
And that was in Oregon.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're comparing records and comparing recent history, this game going to get out of hand.
Yeah. And Indiana likes to suffocate teams when they know there's blood in the water.
And you don't have your quarterback, albeit you have a young, good quarterback playing at Penn State. You've already had your opportunity for an interim bump. It didn't happen. So when you don't get that interim bump, it just continues to slide down.
More like dump.
And oh boy. Oh, hello.
Nah. Man.
What are you trying to do?
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
On the bad joke. More like
Crickets?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. But we know the coach in Indiana likes to put it on.
Yep.
Like, and once he smells
For
blood.
a city?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
said-
We're overwhelming people with sound effects. I didn't hit the crickets again.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was saying. Just know that their coach likes he's not afraid to run up the score. So this one could get ugly, and it could get ugly fast.
Yeah, I like the total's 50.5. I like the over in this one.
Oh, yeah, by Indiana.
Yeah.
That's their total?
Yeah, that's the actual total of the game.
Oh, yeah, that one's going in.
50
that
and a
one's
half.
going in the parlay.
How about this one? Number 5, Georgia, traveling to Mississippi State. Georgia, a 9.5-point favorite on the road. Mississippi State finally figured out how to close out a game. They have been so close. They were leading Tennessee. They were leading Texas with minutes left in the game. They didn't win those games. They find a way to come back against Arkansas. Mississippi State, they got a win against Arizona State this year. It's a different Bulldog team. This is going to be, I think, a close game. And then I think Georgia pulls away at the end.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so. You just look at Mississippi State, and what's hard when you turn around a program, you have to build a winning culture, right? You have to understand how to win. Every player on that team has to expect to win. Like, of course, there's got to be the right play call. You got to make the plays. But it's a mindset, right? It's a mindset of, like, the winning teams you get on that find ways to win at the end. They all have the mindset. Like, you never believe you're going to lose a game at any point,
right,
whether you're down by 1 or you're down by 100.
Right.
Like, you always have that mindset. And, like, I know we go back to, like, our playing days all the time, but, like, in 07, we were down. Like, we had so many close games. But, from the mentality standpoint, we never believed we were going to lose a game.
Right.
At any point.
Yeah.
Like, national championship, we were down 10-0. And we just looked at each other like, this is annoying. This is dumb. Let's get back on with it. Like, any point during the Florida game, at no point there's a mindset that comes to it. And Georgia has that mindset because
they do.
That's the culture. Mississippi State doesn't have that mindset yet. They're building it. But I think once you start winning, once you start figuring it out, all right, everybody starts working together and having that belief and that confidence, you start, and it's just believing that at any point, like, we're not out of this game. Like, I think a lot of times when you're on a losing program, it's like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. But when you start that, so I think at some point they're going to figure it out. I love what Jeff Levy and them are doing. I kind of joke about it, like him being my guy all the time because I didn't know his name when I first started the show. But, like, he's doing a really good job. And they've been in a lot of games. They should have beat Texas. I wish they would have. But, yeah, I mean, Georgia's Georgia, right? They're going to do Georgia things. But they're not the same Georgia. They're beatable. They're gettable. And Mississippi State has proven that they can get anybody. They just haven't finished it off. But they've been there. So
until last week.
Did they figure out something? Is it going to start clicking with them? They beat Arkansas 38-35. We'll see. I think that's going to be a really good game. And let's see. What's the spread? Georgia 9.5-point favorites on this one. I don't know.
All right, let's go to number 3, Texas A&M, traveling to number 22, Missouri. Texas A&M, 6.5-point favorite on the road in Como. Now, remember, Missouri's 2 losses, 3 at home against Alabama, and 7 on the road against Vanderbilt. And remember, they threw a Hail Mary to the end zone, like caught it on the 2-yard line?
Yeah, 1 or 2, yeah.
So they had a chance in that game as well. So Missouri does have 2 losses, but 2 close losses, both against ranked football teams, 1 on the road and 1 at home. Does Missouri give Texas A&M a scare and have a way and a path to win this game?
Yeah, I don't want to say this because y'all all know my feelings on Missouri. They spell it, they put Mizzou with 2 Z's on there.
M-I-Z.
There's no Z in the word Missouri. I just want y'all to know that.
Z-O-U.
This has the potential to be I don't want to say a trap game for Texas A&M because Missouri is good, so I don't want to disrespect the Missouri football team by saying trap game. But coming off a bye for Texas A&M, after you just destroyed, you just embarrassed, it's going to be one of those situations. Mike Elko's got a big job on his hand. We'll see how good they can respond to a big victory because it is tough sometimes. We're like, man, we just beat LSU. We look how good we looked. We took over Death Valley. We did all this stuff.
Yeah.
Look how good we are. Pat myself on the back. Then you got to go on the road and play a really dangerous team that's got a great running back. They got a great team. Now I know they're down a quarterback.
Right.
But it's got a potential to be a game where Missouri's going to have an opportunity to win it at the end.
Yeah.
Now, they've proven they haven't got blown out. I mean, the 2 losses were tight. They could have won them. But this has a potential where at A&M, they're going to have to reset. We'll see how their coaching staff does with that.
I think it's going to be a great football game. I think it's going to be a little bit of an old school game, going to be a physical game. Looking forward to seeing how Ahmad Hardy inserts himself into this game after LSU had some success running the football against the Aggies. All right, we will step away. Going to continue breaking down the slate in college football when we come back here. It is OTB live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com.
Ooh, Tommy!
Geaux, Tommy with a Y. GoTommy.com. And that's Tommy's windows, doors, and also siding. And you go to the website, and you can check out a gallery of work. You can check out past client results. You can check out the awards. Year after year after year, that's all they do is stack banners. This year in the Advocate, best windows in Baton Rouge. That goes to Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. So go to the website, GoTommies.com.
Yeah, not only does Tommy's have the best windows, sidings, and doors in town, he also might have the best beard in town. So if you're a fan of beards and this mustache that we're growing over here on the OTB, you should go check out his beard. Give him a call. Let him come out to your project. If you have something happening, just let them start. Just have a conversation with them. Let them show you what they can do. Let them show you their pricing, the service that they're going to provide. Give them a call if you want the best windows, sidings, doors around. That is GoTommies.com.
I'm holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. And I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make you sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Banger.
Laundry, killing it today.
That's a great song.
Crushing.
Hadn't heard that one
The DJ
in a
booth.
minute. Alondra, what would your DJ name be?
They used to call me a Billy in school.
Okay. A Billy. I like that. All right.
Blank space?
That's her middle name.
Yeah.
All right. DJ Blank Space.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Kind of.
Two options already. We'll see which one sticks. All right. Let's continue down the slate.
College football?
Yeah.
You sure?
Pigskin. Oregon and Iowa. Oregon minus 6.5.
Iowa.
Oregon number 9. Iowa 20th in the country. You like Iowa to cover?
Win.
Outright?
Outright.
All right.
Sorry, Oregon. You're just not gritty enough.
Ooh, I don't know. Have you seen Dan Lanning?
Okay.
Pretty gritty.
Does he put a helmet on? Can't remember.
He feels like a coach that might at some point in the pregame lead up, you know. Fair point. Does he have a concrete head? Don't know. I know Iowa's linebacker. Don't even know who it is. Probably does, though.
33 years old. Got to be. Starting linebacker.
33-year-old farmer.
33-year-old farmer.
Yeah. Had the family farm for 200 years.
That's right. He enrolled in college when he was 38.
Yep. Auburn traveling to number 16 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt minus 6.5.
I like Vandy in this one.
Yeah.
I like it's coming back. I mean, they had so many emotional wins week after week after week. They come in and they lay a dud, man. They lay a dud in Texas. In a game.
Fought. I mean, at the very end,
they
scored
did.
21.
They did, but it's hard to do that each and every week.
Yeah.
Especially when you're Vandy, and basically that's your secret weapon is being able to out hustle, to out emotion, to out execute from that level. Just like you got to be in it. And they had so many emotional. I mean, it catches up to you. It's humans playing this sport, and man, did it. It caught up to them, and it just hit a buzzsaw. Texas was ready. And but I see a bounce back. I see an opportunity here, and I I really like Vanderbilt in this one.
Navy traveling to South Bend to take on the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame, a 26.5-point favorite in this one. Notre Dame's best win is going to be against number 20 USC, and they're going to get in the college football playoff.
I don't know how you can do it this day and age, but I hope there's some sort of recruiting violation that comes through.
Yeah,
I hope somebody at Notre Dame gets. No, you can't do that anymore.
Those don't
I don't
exist.
know.
Yeah,
but tampering maybe.
I don't think. I don't think
Gambling issues. I hope Notre Dame gets hit with gambling issues.
Okay,
that would be legit. I'd like that. Would
Navy
make me happy.
7-1, but
keep it close.
26.5. God, like Notre Dame's number 10 in the country right now, and they lost to Miami. They lost to A&M. We don't have time. We got to go to break.
Notre Dame is bad for college football.
Off the bench